One has to wonder what H.G. Wells would make of his masterpiece being turned into an over-the-top rock opera. But one thing for sure is that the audiences bloody love it. Welcome, classic rock fans, to a short gig review. And excuse the bubbling sound or gurgling sound out there, that's the washing machine churning away. Maybe even an alien invasion. But they did say that the chances of them coming from Mars was 1,000,000 to 1, they said. Anyway, I saw this wonderful, wonderful extravaganza of apocalyptic proportions at Nottingham's Arena. And what a fabulous, fabulous show it was. What a great depiction of an extraterrestrial apocalypse, all wrapped up in sort of classic rock histrionics, classic literature, and a bit of camp thrown in for good measure. And Jeff Wayne does a remarkable job of turning this H.G. Wells classic story. Interesting, in the book, if my memory serves me right, the aliens are virtually kept off the page. That's certainly not the case here. They're kind of up front and part of the action. All adds to the tension and drama and spectacle of the whole shebang. Whereas H.G. Wells is a masterclass in taut storytelling, as England is reduced to ashes and red alien knotgrass, whereas Jeff Wayne adds a sense of spectacle and showbiz to the whole thing. And I don't mean that in a derogatory manner. And this wonderful subtext in this novel and play, of course, about the danger of invasion, with H.G. Wells perhaps tapping into the, let's say, the rather intrusive tendencies of the British Empire, obviously presenting itself as this metaphor of this invasion from Mars. Maybe I'm reading way too much into it. But many would argue England itself now is in a dire condition. But take heed from the fact that the chances of them coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1, they say. Get this glorious maximalist sci-fi splurge with singing vicars and crazy artillery men. And even the journalist in his beautiful sort of cream or white suit regaling us with that forever autumn, at which all the leaves, confetti leaves, drop from the ceiling. I love the artilleryman, sort of 2/3 through the play. He sings this deranged song of optimism, which the Irish Times states is an unhinged power ballad. Brave New World is essentially David Bowie's Diamond Dogs, shrunk down to 12 minutes. It was an absolutely remarkable show, quite out of this world, in fact. The visuals are stunning, as is the sound, and the hoary loafers of Richard Burton, and now sported by Liam Neeson, who appears throughout the show as a hologram. The interaction between the hologram and the other actors is just top-notch. The timing must have been absolutely brilliant to make that work. But I thoroughly enjoyed this show, and I urge you, if you can, to get yourself along to it. There's a link under this video, which just takes you straight to the web page where you can see the available dates. And I was so impressed with the whole thing, I even splashed out for a programme, which is quite unusual for a tight old bastard like me. But it's a lovely programme. I mean, it's 20 quid. These things are never cheap at these sort of venues these days. But it's not just pictures. It's lots of information as well, historical information, the story of the production, plus lots of info about the cast, the novel itself. I think H.G. Wells puts in an appearance as well. He's looking quite sprightly for his age. See? A programme that is stuffed with information. Charlie Simpson, of course, plays the part of the singing journalist. And he does a fabulous job. I mean, ultimately, nobody can sing Forever Autumn like Justin Hayward sings Forever Autumn, but credit where credit's due. He did really, really well. There's stuff about H.G. Wells, I think, as well. I won't go through the whole programme, but it's... and here it talks about the cost of everything, what it costs to actually put this show on. I mean, the tickets aren't cheap, but when you actually attend the show, you can kind of see where the money goes. But it is a fabulous show. I wish I'd taken my son. I went with my wife, but my son would have loved it as well. I think it's up in Newcastle soon. I wonder if I could catch it up in Newcastle. And here's our tickets. I even kept our tickets as a souvenir. And I managed to nab, as it dropped from the ceiling, a bit of leaf confetti, which all dropped in its tonnage during Forever Autumn. When else would it drop? Anyway, still nursing a dreadful cold, but nevertheless it was a wonderful performance. I really, really enjoyed it. It was a lovely night out with my lady wife, and I would love to see the show again one day. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I'll leave it there. I'll just say, if you're new to this channel, please do click like, subscribe, check that notification bell, and check some of the links below this video for ways you can support the sterling work done a classic album review. It's always much appreciated. And I'll just leave you with my closing salvo. I hope you're well, unlike myself. Staying safe, of course, and that you keep listening.